inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullaby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain has advised we are now ready for pushback. Please have your seatbelts securely fastened, and thanks for flying with Quasi Guru. Quasi Guru cleared to taxi to runway 15 via Alpha, back taxi 15. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quasi Guru Air. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain has now advised that we are cleared for takeoff. Please keep your seatbelts fastened. Welcome aboard the Quasi Guru channel. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Quasi Guru channel. I hope everyone enjoyed the new intro that I just put together for the channel. It took me a little bit of time. Spent some time between Premiere Pro and After Effects to get it done, but it is officially done. Therefore, I am happy with it. I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well. Canesto, I know you may not have been able to get it, but we can of course clip it there maybe at the end so you can actually get it. But we're gonna go ahead and just turn some sound back on here. E-Pilot's coming back on. We're gonna turn on some music too for the stream.
SkyWest 4498, standby clearance request.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get going here. Let me know if the music is too low, folks. I can always go ahead and turn it up. But I just want to make sure it's not too low right now. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get ready to request clearance down to Atlanta. Today we are Delta Airlines flight 16, I believe 27, yeah, 1627, flying from Memphis down to Atlanta. I know about a month or two ago we had an event with the Dastros. Where they actually did a barbecue and a Coke, so that's the reason why I called it a barbecue and a Coke, not an event. But we do have full coverage here between Memphis all the way down to Atlanta, so it should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get this taken care of here really quick. We're gonna contact ground really quick for clearance. I believe we're still current on information Oscar. I don't think that's changed. I'm gonna verify that really quick here. The information Oscar here for our weather, so we do have that. A beautiful 21 degrees Celsius down in Memphis. Altimeter's gonna get 3004. Let's go and get that bugged in really quick before we get going too far here.
Departure, Kermit transition, initial climb to 5,000.
Tell you what, folks, I'm feeling a little bit winded after doing all that. So here we go. All right, 3004 is bugged in. We're gonna go ahead and contact Memphis ground really quick, get our clearance down to Atlanta, and we will be on our way here shortly.
4498, readback is correct.
Delta 1627. Let's go and punch this into the radio as well.
Expect runway 36 center, advise when you have Oscar.
1627.
We'll push PD, call you for taxi. We'll
all right, let's see here really quick.
And we have Oscar.
We should be on the BB King. I just don't know which runway to expect yet, so we're going to verify that really quick with ground. All right, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Memphis ground, Delta 1627, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Delta 1627, I have your clearance spots ready to copy.
Ready to copy for Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, you are cleared to Atlanta Hartsfield International by the BBQ 7 departure. Kermit transition, and then it's filed. Climb maintain 5,000, expect flight level 310, 2 minutes after. Departure frequency 125.8, focus 0727.
I got clear to Atlanta Airport via the BB King 7 Kermit transition. I maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure, and departure frequency is 125.8. I did not get the squawk, Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, squawk readback only now. Your squawk code is going to be 0727.
0727 Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go ahead.
7 rate back is fully complete. Person start onto Juliet is approved. Expect 36 center. Advising you of Oscar.
Push and start back onto Juliet is approved. I do have information Oscar for Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get this thing going here. Oh, do you? Yes, I am. I am in Memphis, Adastros. That's right. That's the reason why I called the name of the event this, mainly because it's maybe not an event, but everybody is online between Memphis all the way down to Atlanta. I hope you got a chance to see my new intro there too, Adastros. It's kind of neat, something I threw together last minute, so we're having some fun here. All right, so we're going to be expecting 3-6 center here for departure. Kermie transition. Let's get this punched in here really quick. Try to actually not do this too fast. Oh my gosh, Boeing Sky Pilot, 500 bits. Thank you so much, friend. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your day, and I hope you got a chance to catch the new countdown scene for the Quasi Guru channel. Something I just got done throwing together, and I'm kind of proud of it, so hopefully it's something that'll stick, and it'll be something I want to continue doing on in the future. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the flight plan entered in here really quick. We got the BB King 7, Kermie transition, direct HUTC. So we're going to go HUTCC. And then after HUTC, we're going to be going to Kennesaw. And then from Kennesaw, we're going to go over to Rusa Glavin 1. So right here, we're going to go ahead and head over to the flight plan page again. Head back over to our arrival, because it should be in here theoretically. I mean, of course, you know, runway could change last minute on us, but we can at least get the rest of it entered in. Let's see here, Glavin 1, Rusa transition, and then right now, SimBrief is showing, actually, let's see here really quick. Yeah, I'm not close enough to Atlanta to get their ATIS, but with that being said, though, SimBrief is currently showing the route for 27 right there in Atlanta. So we'll go ahead and plan on 27 right. Of course, that very well could change here towards the end. We'll leave this set for vectors because we do have Atlanta Center on as well. Therefore, we'll be able to hopefully fly this entire departure with absolutely no issues. All right, let's go ahead and head here in the legs page really quick. Make sure there's no discontinuities. If there are, we're going to wipe those out here really quick. All right, that's out. Rusa, Ruth, Jackson, Maddox, Glavin, Horn, Hog, Eagle, Shirt, Foger, Hit, Yuri, Vector there. That'll be for coming into Atlanta for 27 right. So this all looks pretty good on my end. Once again, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. Let's go ahead and do what we do best here on the Quasi Guru channel. Fly a virtual airplane in a virtual environment with virtual ATC, right? Well, you know, they're not completely virtual. They're real people, folks. They're real people. All right, folks, we got approval for push and start back onto Juliet. We're expecting runway 36 center, so we're going to do a push and start back to the right. And at this point, folks, we'll be able to get rolling. We're going to go ahead and turn on our beacon light, turn on our nose gear landing light, and our taxi lights. We're going to go ahead and chime the cabin too, let the flight attendants know that we need to go ahead and buckle up at this point. All right, I'm going to go and contact the cabin here. Hello, everybody. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Delta 1627 nonstop from Memphis to Atlanta, Georgia. I'd like to thank you all for joining in on today's flight. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. We'll be getting started here soon, folks. We're about to start a pushback, so please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your trays are in the upright position, and you've got all of your baggage stowed above if it is not something you can keep with you in your seat. All right, today, folks, we're going to be climbing to flight level 310 for cruise. Our flight time today will be about 46 minutes. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic start to their day. Let's go ahead and get this airplane going so we can go ahead and get moving here. All right, folks, I'm going to load up Navigraph here really quick. We're going to take a look at the chart before we depart. Here we go. We got Navigraph up. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the plan from SimBrief. Now, we're going to be doing the BB King 7 departure. So it's going to be RNAV ribs, I believe. Let's see here really quick. 3600, climb on heading 360 to intercept course 032 to Jax. Yeah, so it's not going to be that way because it's the opposite side of the runway, but that's okay though. So we're going to be RNAV jacks today from 3.6 center. And it looks like here on the chart, everything else looks pretty good. We've just got some takeoff restrictions, but we got a lot of power with the CRJ, so we should be able to get past them without an issue. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Canesto, for the shout out for, is it Daggers and Boeing Sky Pilot? Come on now! Alright folks, let's go ahead and get this pushback done. We've already been cleared for pushback. Let's make sure that we're also squawking mode Charlie here on the transponder, which we now are. And it looks like everything else is good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves ready for pushback. Let's go ahead and get our door closed to the airplane. Doors coming closed. We're going to remove the ground power cart. And we'll go ahead and disarm the AC power. And then at this point, we'll go ahead and remove our wheel chocks. There we go. We are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get our tug connected. Just requested the tug. Here we go. About to start our pushback, friends. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. I hope you're all ready for this flight. I'm kind of ready for this today. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually having a fairly good day, and things just seem to be going pretty well. So I'm ready for this flight. I'm ready to go. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake turned off here. Everything else on the airplane should be pre-configured. I think the only thing I forgot to do was just configure my trim today. So let's go ahead and get that tuned down to 6.5. All right, trim is now officially set. Our initial climb out today is going to be at 5,000 feet. So we're going to go ahead and bug that really quick in for our altitude. And we've already got 3004 for the altimeter, so we're doing pretty good there. Let's go ahead and get everything else set up though. It's gonna start getting dark. I'm gonna get some lights tuned up just a little bit here, at least on my side, because may need them coming into Atlanta. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get this pushback going then. All right, here we go. Tell the tug driver, let's go backwards. All right, here we go. We're going backwards. Right spinny fan is coming up, folks. Get our boost pumps turned on here. Right spinny fan is coming online. And because this airplane has FADEC, we can actually just advance the throttle right now. We don't have to wait. That is not a requirement. So, all right, here we go. We're waiting for the right spinny fan to start to stabilize coming up, and we're getting pushed back. So this looks good so far, right? All right, here we go. I know, Canesto is always, trying to find a way to ditch homework and all the other stuff. So, he comes to hang out with us, Boeing, right? Is that right? All right, folks, here we go. We're going to go and get this pushback completed here. We're going to get pushed back here to the right onto Juliet. And we're expecting runway 36 center. So that'll be the runway right next to us, luckily. So this will make everything pretty easy here for our departure. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Right engine is officially up. Let's go and get our left spinny fan going too. I'm going to go and get the throttle advance there. And we're going to start our pushback here to the right as well.
WestJet 580, thanks for that. Good taxi by November, Mike 1, runway 36 left.
So far, we're looking pretty good here, folks. We're looking pretty good.
Mike 1, 36
Both engines are officially coming up. We're not having any performance issues yet. Welcome back, Riri61. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, look at that. You're watching Riri stream as well, Canesto. What are you doing today? Not getting your homework done. Not getting your homework done. Watching Riri stream. Watching Quasi stream. Watching Boeing Sky Pilot stream too. So, all right, folks, let's go ahead and get this pushback completed here. And we're going to go ahead and stop the pushback right here. Let our pushback driver know thank you so much for the pushback, my friend. And you can go ahead and disconnect. We're ready to disconnect from you. All right, let's go ahead and get this, get everything else taken care of. We're going to bring our yaw dampers online at this point now. Pushback's been completed. We're just going to check over a couple things here. All right, our windshield heat is set to low. Our probes are set to on. We're going to get our standby compass turned to on for the lighting, and everything else looks pretty good so far. We'll go ahead and turn on our logo lights. And our wing inspection light, we'll wait for a second before we turn that one on. But everything else on my side looks pretty good here. Everything looks groovy. Let's go ahead and get this flight rolling, right? Okay, let's go and contact Memphis Ground, let them know that we're ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and just take a look at Navigraph here. We're going to make sure that we've got the taxi chart up this time. because the departure's pretty easy, right? All right, folks, so taxi chart here, we're going to be taxiing via Juliet, probably down to Romeo here for departure. So we should be getting a taxi instruction of taxi to 36 Center via Juliet Romeo for Delta 1627. So I'm going to go and make my call out here really quick to ATC and let them know that I am ready to go. I'm going to also go ahead and shut off Navigraph right now so we can get a better experience here with everything. Right, here we go, folks. Memphis ground, Delta 1627, ready to taxi 36 Center.
Delta 1627, runway 36 Center, taxi via Juliet Romeo.
Taxi via Juliet Romeo for 36 Center, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our flaps configured as well. We're going to get ourselves set for flap 20. Parking brake is coming off.
It's okay.
And we're going to start to get the airplane moving. Here we go. So far, everything's looking good. I don't see any problems that we're having, so that's always a positive thing, right? But welcome back, everybody, to the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. Glad to have you all join in with me on this flight from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia. Today, it looks like we've got a pretty good stack of controllers, so looks like we'll be fully covered all the way down to Atlanta, so I'm kind of excited about that. I always really appreciate when, you know, I have a full stack of controllers to be able to do the flights with. So get around these lights here real quick so we don't tear them up with our flaps being set to takeoff configuration. All right, folks. How is everybody doing today, though? How is everyone? Is everyone having a good day? Is everything going okay? You know, guys, I know I talk about it a lot. You know, I always make the comment to people, letting people know that, you know, if something's not going right in your life, always realize that things do, in fact, get better. I think people tend to forget that at times, right? And I think it's natural to forget that at times because we're all human, right? So just remember, things always do get better. Oh, I got you. You're finally building up that PC, huh? Really awesome. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. That's definitely exciting. And Mercy Talon, hello. Thank you so much for joining in today for the stream. Glad to have you here. All right, folks, let's go ahead and take a look over our ECAS. I got a message up here. Takeoff config. Okay, yeah, so we're good there. That's not a big deal. I mean, that's a message I would rather see myself. So we're good there. Everything looks good, though, so far. We're doing fantastic here today as we're taxiing all the way down to runway 36 Center. All right, let's go ahead and just take a look outside of what we're dealing with. Look at these clouds, folks. Now, I do know, guys, in the latest flight simulator update, there has been supposedly some updates to the weather system. And it's funny because I've read a lot of comments on the forums, right, talking about the updates to the weather system, and it's still not 100% accurate. It's not there yet. However, with that being said, folks, they have gotten it a lot better to the point where it's at least within 24 hours of being accurate. So hopefully that means, you know, we're going to start to see a better weather experience, at least here for the simulator, while we're making our way, you know, flying from wherever to wherever. So, all right, folks, we're taxiing on out here. Everything looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and head back in the cockpit really quick. Make sure we're actually paying attention here to our departure.
Runway 36 Center, taxi via Papa 1.
Kind of excited though.
Juliet Romeo.
I do know that we got controllers here at Memphis. I got ground, I got tower, I even got a center. Can you believe that? Ground, tower, and center all in one, folks. I mean, we never get this lucky, I feel like. You know, it's like, you know, unless there's an event going on, like there's nobody, you know, fully covering the entire group. And I do know yesterday I was actually planning on flying out of Memphis last night, but I was so busy working on that new channel intro that I never got a chance to fly out. So I'm grateful that I'm able to now. And I'm kind of hoping Adastros is on tower. I don't know yet, though. I really don't know yet. I know that Adastros stopped in here and said hello, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're where I'm at." And I'm thinking, I'm hoping he's on tower. He might be. We're gonna see what he says here. Hopefully he's on tower.
Delta 1627, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
Let's see here really quick. So we're gonna be going over to Memphis Tower, and then after that, we're gonna be going over to Memphis Center, which is gonna be 13365. Well, wait a second. Did approach go offline? I think approach did. I need to make sure really quick before
1627, Memphis ground.
But before I actually make out that contact, because I'm thinking there's a slight possibility, so I'm just going to verify here with ground. Memphis ground, Delta 1627 with a request.
Delta 1627, Memphis ground, go ahead.
Just wanted to confirm departures on 125.8.
Yep, departure's getting back on. They got off before.
Wilco, Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, you can contact tower 119.7.
Going to tower 119.7. Thanks for the ATC, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and flip on over to tower. And now that we're on tower, I'm also going to go ahead and tune up Memphis approach, just so that that's completely out of the way here. Let's arm our left and right reversers. That looks good. 125.8 here for departure.
580, 5
and then we'll eventually be going over to center. So I'll tune that once I'm in the air, at least. Once we get transferred over again.
Wind 250 at 6, runway 36 left, RNAV Jacks, clear for takeoff.
Was that for me?
RNAV Jacks,
oh, no, it was not. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Westjet 580.
Oh, that is a Dastros. That is. Memphis Tower, Delta 1627, holding short runway 36 center at Romeo.
Delta 1627, Memphis Tower, good evening. Continue holding short there on Romeo for 36 left for departing traffic crossing in front.
We'll hold short for departing traffic on 36 center, Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go ahead and just set our parking brake really quick here. We're just waiting here for release, essentially, by tower. And once that's done, we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, let's go ahead and get our lights completely tuned up, though, now that we have a chance to actually go ahead and do it, because we're probably going to be landing in somewhat dusky, dark conditions coming into Atlanta. So while we're doing this, though, now we can go ahead and just do a couple other quick things just to make sure that we...
1627, runway 36 center, stand by, just 1 second. Sorry.
Standing by, Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go and get everything else configured, though, really quick. We've got our... we're going to make sure that TCAS is functional, so we're going to enable the map function on both sides of our system here. TCAS should be working now officially, so TCAS is set. TARA mode is ready to go. We're still holding short of the runway per controller's instructions. Everything else, though, to me looks...
Oh, he's an 8.5. He's 8 miles away, so... Sorry.
We're all good. We're all good, folks. We're going to get going here soon.
Memphis Tower, JetBlue 1032.
Let's see here really quick. Just taking a look over everything, making sure everything else is good to go. Let's grab our
JetBlue
MDA
1032, wind 250
or
at
27 right.
36 right, clear to land.
36 right, clear to land, JetBlue 1032.
Quick, let's head down to...
Delta 1627, wind 250 at 6, runway 36 center. RNAV Jacks, clear for takeoff.
Runway 36 center, RNAV Jacks, clear for takeoff, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights completely on. Taxi lights coming off. Strobe light is coming on. Wing inspection lights also coming on. We are completely lit up like a Christmas tree. That means, therefore, we can get going here. Parking brake is coming off, and takeoff configuration is okay. We are all set up here for departure now. All right, so, folks, we're going to be doing an initial climb here from BB King. For the BB King 7 Kermie transition, we're going to be doing an initial climb up to 5,000 feet, expecting flight level 31010 minutes after departure, and departure will officially be on 125.8. So, once again, folks, fully staffed up here at the Memphis airport, and
1627, I'm going to cancel your takeoff clearance, hold short, runway 36 center for me.
Do you want me to taxi back? I'm already on 36 center.
No, you're fine. You can hold short, or I'm sorry, you can line up and wait on 36 center.
Line up and wait, 36 center, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. I'm actually kind of enjoying this, I'm not going to lie. I love when I get other instructions like this instead, because it gives you something else to focus on, especially when you're when you're so used to doing other things, right? So, kind of cool, though, that we've at least got the ability to, you know, get a very good simulated environment of what ATC is like at any given airport, just literally dealing with what we've got. So it's kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying that. Let's go and take a look at our decision height for runway 27 right there. in Atlanta. So 27 right, the decision height we're probably going to be going for is about 1,500 feet because the runway height's going to be at 1034. So I'm going to go ahead and set the MDA right now for that runway. Get our MDA dialed in here if it lets me. Go, let's get this done. We're going to go up to 1,034 here. Well, 1,500 feet, because more than likely that's what we're going to want to see, at least if we have visual. If no visual, we want to make sure that, you know, we've got about 1,000 feet to make our actual decision to cancel a landing and go around if we need to. So everything else is looking pretty good, folks. Like I said, hopefully you're all having a great day. Great start to
1032, welcome to Memphis.
MDA is set now.
121.9er.
Right, this looks good. MDA is officially set for a decision height. Everything else looks pretty good. The weather here in Memphis looks kind of scary.
27, wind 2506, runway 36 center, RNAV, checks. Clear check.
36 center, RNAV jacks, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and get the rollout done here. I'm going to go up to about 70% on my N1. Now I'm going to do a set thrust at Toga. Everything else looks pretty good. We are stable. Engines are stable. We've got stable power coming out, so it looks good here. Let's go ahead and make sure that everything else is officially set, and here we go. We are officially on the rollout. All right, V1. Rotate. Ooh, that is some strong crosswind, folks. I'm definitely fighting her right now. I am definitely fighting her. All right, here we go. We are up, folks. We are up. All right. Landing gears coming up.
Delta 1627, contact departure 125.8. Have a great flight, and we'll see you soon.
Over to departure 125.8, Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go over to departure now. Make sure everything else is officially set up. This looks good. We're going to go ahead and pull our power back to climb detent. And let's go ahead and head over to departure. Memphis departure, Delta 1627, climbing through 2.4 for 5,000.
Delta 1627, Memphis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
Up to 16,000, Delta 1627. Right, folks, we're getting 16,000 bugged in here.
November 19902, turn left, heading 09er.
Tell you what, I got a TCAS alert there for a second, right at the end, so they were on the ground though, so that was a good thing. Make sure that we got the simulator volume turned back on too. Everything else looks pretty good here. Right, let's go ahead and just do a couple configuration things here. Reversers are both coming off. Reversers are off. Now we're going to run continuous ignition here for a bit. I forgot to arm that before we took off, so that's definitely my fault. Thank you so much, it's Adastros, for the excellent ATC services you provide.
250 for sequencing.
Fighting 250 for sequencing.
Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and get our speed up as well. Go ahead and increase our speed to 240. Yeah, you know, honestly, that departure was kind of crazy, Adastros. It was, kind of nuts. I mean, that wind that we had there on the takeoff,
Number 199.
I was driving this thing pretty hard, trying to keep it stable, so. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and tune up center so that we have that pre-tuned before we get up to their flight level. Let's get Memphis Center tuned up. Memphis Center is going to be, wait a second. Oh, yep, they're on, okay. 133.65, let's go and get them tuned up.
November 19902, 8 miles from Mickey, flying 030, maintain
133.65, and we are tuned up there now too officially. So we are officially moving, folks. Everything looks pretty good. Airplane's performing the way it should be. Yeah, I know that. I know that. And you're totally fine there, Adastros. I totally understand. What I noticed was, literally, on departure, my TCAS picked someone up on the ground. Right, the second that I literally picked up, it picked up somebody on the ground. And I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. But we're all good. no one got hurt. Everyone's safe. So we're going to go ahead and set normal mode here in TCAS now. That way we don't have to watch anybody else. But yeah, it's kind of cool, though, to see how much ATC's online right now. Or was he holding short at Lima? That's why. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering because I was so focused on trying to get the airplane up because it was swaying hard left because of that crosswind. So I was driving the rudder pedals, I was driving the yoke there, trying to keep the bird flying, to say the least.
Contact Memphis Tower now, 119.7.
All right, here we go. Up to 250 knots. I'm actually going to go and get speed up a little bit faster here. Go ahead and just take a look at the BB King 7 departure again. Just make sure that I've got no other restrictions. I don't think I do. But it's better to be certain than to break the rules, right? So let's go ahead and just take a look at this chart again here really quick. I'm going to pull up Navigraph so everyone can see it again. I'm in 360 to intercept course 032 to Jax, then on depicted route to BB King, which we're doing that right now. So we're Leo, then BB King, then Kermie. All right, folks, let's go ahead and just check here really quick. Accelerate 250 knots, reaching 10. Maintain 250 or greater. Okay, so now, yeah, as long as we just keep above 250, that's what we ideally want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get our speed up to, let's say, 290 or so for the climb out. Everything's looking pretty good, though. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool, though. Well, you know, either way, though, you know what? It's totally fine. I'm just grateful to have you guys online, you know, to have some fun. All right, Mercy Town, have a good one. Stay safe. And I will catch you sometime later. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. The new overlay? Oh, I don't have a new overlay, so it's so Canesto, it's a new what it is it's a new intro video for the channel. So it's my new countdown time. It's my new countdown video. So you'll definitely want to catch that sometime if you have a chance. Even if you want to, you know, maybe watch the VOD afterwards, or I can send you a link to the YouTube link that I created for it. All right, folks, let's get the rest of the airplane cleaned up here really quick. Flaps are at 0. That's good. Landing lights are coming off. We're going to make sure all our nav lights are on. That all looks good. Passenger signs, we are coming up to flight level. We're coming up to 16,000 feet right now. We have not been given another increase just yet, but of course we're probably...
27, contact center 13365.
Over to center, 13365, Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get tuned up to center now. Memphis Center, Delta 1627, climbing through 15.6 for 16,000.
Delta 1627, Memphis Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 310, clear direct Kermie.
Climb maintain flight level 310, clear direct Kermie, Delta 1627. Come on, baby, let's climb. There we go. We're going to get that bug down to 290, and then we're going to go direct Kermie then. Head over to our direct page. Direct Kermie. Execute. It looks pretty good to me, and we are climbing up to 310. Yeah, folks, I normally don't do this type of altitude for such a short hop, but I decided, you know what, the CRJ has been doing me pretty well lately, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a go and just see what happens with hers. Here we go, flight level 310. Let's get that bugged up here really quick. Everything looks pretty good.
Right through the climb.
Most of the stuff is south of us. We have some.
Yep, this looks pretty good though. This definitely looks pretty good.
But it's pretty clear on this.
Yeah, folks, don't forget, because the flight time is so short today, don't forget to drop in the exclamation mark predicting the channel for our landing right there in Atlanta. Once again, hopefully everything goes well there. You know, we never know exactly how things are going to completely turn out, but I'm going to do myself a favor this time and get myself ready for that Glavin 1 arrival in case they change runways on me, whatever they may do, because the problem is with Glavin 1, there is 2 different branches coming into the airport. So there's a branch that comes off of Stern to Hog, Rain, Cloud, Swept, Kiwi, And then there's a branch that goes from Stern, Hog, Eagle, Shirt, Foger, Hit, Yuri. So I want to make sure that I've got that focused on, because the last time I did this flight, I had a major issue. When I came up to the intersection there, the controller threw me on the other branch. Mainly probably because of traffic. The traffic was so heavy coming into Atlanta.
3111, contact Nashville approach 118.4.
They were basically just trying to make sure that, you know, we were all keeping safe spacing and whatnot. But, you know, like I said, the big thing here is I want to make sure I'm staying focused at least on this chart coming back down into Atlanta. So everything looks good so far, though. We're climbing at a pretty decent rate, up to 310. Let's make sure we also do ourselves a favor really quick. I'm going to turn on some anti-ice because of the weather that we're flying in right now, just to make sure we don't have any icing issue up. And I'm going to go ahead and just reduce our climb speed to 270. 270 is pretty common for climb with the CRJ, folks. I actually flew with call sign Heavy. He's a real-world CRJ pilot. We did that about 2 weeks ago on his stream. If you guys don't know call sign Heavy, go take a look at him. Absolutely amazing human being, folks. All of his subs, tips all go directly to Shriners Hospitals for Children. I'm gonna go and give him a really quick shout out here on the stream. Nuts right now, absolutely crazy. You know, our climb performance is not doing too well either. It's probably this weather. This weather is absolutely crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Delta 4064, Memphis Center. Good evening.
I'm gonna make sure our climb thrust is officially set on the detent, because we are just not getting the performance we need to get up in the air. But then again, we've also got like a 37 knot headwind.
580, we don't have that on our...
True speed's 403. Oh no, actually it's a tailwind. So 440 on ground speed. True speed's at 404. So yeah, we've got a tailwind, but guys, look at these clouds though. It's awfully freaking nasty out here. Maple Aviation, welcome back to the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your day, or end to your day, however you want to look at it, but hopefully everything's going well for you, my friend. We're on our way from Memphis down to Atlanta. If you haven't already, folks, like I said, make sure to drop an exclamation mark predict into the channel with your estimated landing rate for us landing there in Atlanta. These clouds look absolutely crazy though. This is almost the same weather I dealt with on the barbecue and a Coke event too, so I don't know. We're gonna see if we can climb though. This is getting kind of scary here with the climb. So she is saying I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I'm gonna try to add some power, see if she'll get back up in the air. She is definitely upset right now. She's like, stop the climb, stop the climb. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. All right, folks, let's head down to the perf page. I'm going to make sure I got everything set up in here, too. It looks like I forgot to do a few things. So flight level 310 here. We're going to insert that. We're also going to go and copy our perf init data over here to our FMC. Let's go ahead and get everything else entered in. ISA is +3 per sim brief, and then we've got a wind component of +77. So yeah, it's kind of nuts out here. Go and get this entered in really quick. 0T77 on all of them. That looks good. We're going to go to VNAV really quick. Level 310. I would love to say we could do Mach 8, but this airplane is not doing it. Barely wants to climb right now. I don't exactly know what we're going to hit. Honestly, it's kind of scary when you're only climbing at this rate. So we'll see how she does. I'm going to go ahead and just shut off anti-ice for now. Get some of that air back to the system. See if we can get any more climb out of her. Yeah, it looks like we're climbing a little bit faster now. Now we're up to 2.4, 2.5, about 2,400 feet a minute. So I'm pretty sure we'll actually go ahead and hit flight level 310. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The weather is absolutely nuts. Look at this. Look at this weather right now. Isn't this crazy? Absolutely crazy right now. Yeah, she is just screaming, I don't want to go up. Just don't want to do it. But she's doing it. Slowly. But surely she's doing it. She's climbing.
580, contact Atlanta Center now 132.907. Have a good night.
Looks like we're going to be up before Kermie, so maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do a couple other quick things, though, here. Let's make sure everything else is taken care of. Head over to our MFD menu. Enable VNAV on my side so I can see what's going on. Then I'm going to head over here, and we are going to go to MFD data so that I can view this on this side and make sure I know where my top event is going to be at. So far, we're doing okay though. Like I said, I wish my climb performance was a little bit better, but you know what? It is what it is at this point. We're just gonna make do and live with it. We're actually up to flight level 310 now officially, just about. So we're gonna go back down just a little bit here on throttles. Looks like we're at 3.1, so that actually did pretty good. He's doing pretty good now. I'm not sure what my speed's gonna be like. I have no idea. I do know this tailwind's pretty aggressive, right? I mean, I've got 37, 38 knot tailwind, so we're getting pushed pretty good. But let's see what we can get our airspeed up to, especially with the wind chop that we've got right now. Look at this, folks. Isn't this absolutely crazy coming into Atlanta? This is nuts right now, folks. We've got, it looks like officially now 46 minutes to Atlanta. So far, it looks pretty hairy, I will say, as far as the weather goes. You'd think we had gotten pushed a little bit faster, but that's totally fine. This stuff does happen. All right, folks, here we go. We are officially accelerating now. Let's go ahead and just go back down to the manual detent then, so I'm right below climb at least, and we'll see how fast the airplane wants to go today. Like I said, you know, 0.8's probably not going to be too difficult, especially with the tailwind we've got, but we'll see how this turns out right now. How's everybody's day going, though? How is everybody's day in chat going? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hopefully. Right, here we go. Now we're direct cutscene. Light left turn here. Everything looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, talk about performance here. I'm at Mach 814, 815. She's accelerating. She's accelerating. She's saying, let's go. Let's get her done, right? Ground speed right now is at 530 knots. We're almost Mach 1, folks. Right? Almost Mach 1.
Delta Flight 27, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Over to Atlanta. Thank you and good evening.
329ers.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna write that one down. That's probably gonna be my next. Go and get that put down at least. 132.97. Gonna go ahead and get that punched in down here as well. 132.97. Get this tuned up here. That way my next frequency is already entered and I don't even have to do too much work besides press a button, right? So, all right, folks, here we go. Got nobody on TCAS. That's always a good thing, right? You don't want to have people show up on TCAS. I did have one on TCAS pop up literally on departure from Memphis. Literally the second I pulled up on my controls, I had someone pop up on TCAS in the red. And in fact, it was an airplane holding short of the runway on Lima. And mind you, I wasn't so focused on that airplane because I was so focused on going straight down the runway because the crosswind was so freaking severe. But you know what though? We're up in the air, we're flying, we're having a good time. Everything seems to be going okay so far, and you know what? As long as it's going okay right now, then you know, who's to say it's going to be bad later. H2 Olympian, hello there, my friend. How are you doing? How has your streams been going, and how has work been? I know you said you were a little bit concerned about work, but hopefully things are going well. I know it's just a summer job, but hopefully everything's going well for you. And yes, I'm definitely having a good evening. I just actually created a new intro/countdown scene for my channel, which I thought was a lot of fun, and I spent some good time on that. Folks, if you haven't seen that yet and you would like to see it, I can go ahead and replay it if you want. I can definitely replay it. But right now, though, of course, you know, I'm definitely focused on this flight. We're 42 minutes out from Atlanta. More than likely, we probably won't be getting handed off for a little bit here, so we might actually have time to go ahead and do it if you guys want. But just let me know if you guys want to see the new countdown scene. I can jump over to that, show you guys that. Like I said, I just recently got done creating it. Took me a little bit of time.
Delta 4064 descend via the Vans 2, landing north altimeter 3005.
Just take a look at where we're at. Okay, yeah, we're definitely in Memphis's airspace here for another at least maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and not focus on switchover just yet. You'd like to see it? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this really quick. Let me go ahead and load it up here really quick, folks, so you can actually see the new intro scene. Give me 1 second here while I change over to that scene. Of course, you know, the rest of my system's probably going to go silent besides vPilot, so I got to make sure I keep that up so I can hear it. But with that being said, though, folks, I'll go and load it up.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Have a good night.
Over to Atlanta Center 132.907, Delta 1627. Thanks for the ATC.
No problem.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and contact Atlanta Center real quick. Before we actually do anything else here, I'm going to let them know what's up. Atlanta Center, Delta 1627, flight level 310.
Delta 1627, Atlanta Center. Good evening. How's your ride?
A little bit choppy here and there, but it's not too bad for Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, right. There's scattered areas of amount of precipitation from your 10 o'clock through your 1 o'clock position. Let me know if you need to deviate at all.
We'll let you know if I need to deviate, Delta 1627. All right, folks, let's go ahead and replay the new intro scene for the Quasi Guru Twitch channel, the new countdown scene. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think. It did take me a little bit of time, but I will go and replay it. Like I said, you'll probably hear some audio still, but no big deal there. Just let me know what you guys think. All right, here we go. I'm going to go and replay it starting right now.
Eclipse 2 Whiskey Delta, descend to maintain flight level 200. Center Delta 28 passing 22,000. Delta 28, Atlanta Center, good evening. Squawk 2031. 2031. Delta 1627, cross 11, head to maintain 14,000. You can land altimeter 3000. Delta 1627, cross 11, at and maintain 14,000. United 21, Atlanta Center, good evening, climb maintain, flight level 300. Climb maintain, flight level 300.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain has advised we are now ready for pushback. Please have your seatbelts securely fastened, and thanks for flying with Quasi Guru.
Delta 28, radar contact over the Liberty VOR, climb maintain, flight level 320. Delta 238, welcome to Charlotte, contact Charlotte approach with a taxi 126.15.
Quasi Guru, clear to taxi to runway 15 via Alpha. Back taxi 15.
For 582 Whiskey Delta, contact Memphis, correction, Jacksonville Center 135.902, good day.
Atlanta, Booster 2555, back with you at
36 2555, Atlanta Center, ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quasi
Correction 580, contact Atlanta approach 125.7, good night. 25.7, thank you, good night. American 16, contact Atlanta approach 125.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain has now advised that we are cleared for takeoff. Please keep your seatbelts fastened.
American 16, contact Atlanta approach 125.7, good night. American 16, Atlanta.
Welcome aboard the Quasi-Guru channel. And there you go, folks. That is what I spent a whole bunch of time on creating last night into today a little bit. Jumped back and forth between Premiere Pro and After Effects. Had a little bit of fun doing it. It was a good time. Had a bunch of fun doing it. It was definitely kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. It was something new for me. That I haven't done in a long time. I used to do video editing a lot back in college.
Delta 4679 cross Ozzy at maintain 12000 at 2509.
After Effects for me, I've never used. So I was actually having some fun there, doing some new things, at least for me myself.
12259.
All right, folks, we're on our way down to Glavin
American
here.
16, American Atlanta Center, how do you hear?
Just taking our time getting down right now. But we're keeping our airspeed up right now, so landing east, expect to cross at 250 knots. Landing west, expect to cross at 14,000. So. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. It really is. It really is.
135.925. Good night.
Here we go, folks. We're doing okay so far, though. Everything looks good here on the descent. We need to get down to 14,000 here at Glavin. I'm going to go pull up the chart here so everyone can see it. So right here is Glavin, folks. We need to get down to 14,000 at Glavin because we'll be landing to the west. And I think there's going to be a speed restriction of 250 knots as well. So we'll make sure that we keep the speed wherever we need to actually keep everybody happy. But so far, everything looks pretty good here on this descent. We've got another...
We're 524 my Golf Atlanta Center running.
8 minutes to Glavin. 1,500 feet a minute's going to put us down at... See here really quick. 1,500 feet by 8 would be 8 by 1. So it'd be 12,000 feet, I believe. So we'll be down another 12,000 feet here. We need to increase the descent just a little bit. So I'm going to pull back the throttle some. And we're going to go ahead and just increase our descent rate a little bit more. I'm going to go down by 2,000 feet a minute as we're dealing with the weather here. All right, folks, everything's looking pretty good so far. I'm going to go continuous ignition because we're coming into the clouds here. We're going to go anti-ice systems on. We're also going to go cross fuel flow override just to make sure that we're able to maintain the aircraft in case we come into some pretty thick weather.
Climb level 350, Southwest 1722, thank you.
So far, we're looking pretty good, though. So right now, it's saying we're still not going to make Glavin where we need to, but I need to get airspeed down anyway. So I'm going to go throttle idle right now. Let the airplane just slow itself down some more as I try to find a better rate to descend at to get into Glavin at 14. Because like I said, we got to make sure we also deal with that speed restriction at 250 too. So always something you got to pay attention to, folks, you know, especially when you're dealing with charts here. Make sure you're paying attention to your charts when you're flying, especially if you're on the VATSIM network, right? Because these ATC controllers that, you know, give their time here on the network, guys, they're doing it for free. But here's the thing, though, too. You got to understand it's frustrating when, you know, they're trying to be professional, right? And you're not flying the airplane the way you should be. So always make sure that you pull up charts for the airport you're flying into. I'm definitely a big proponent of Navigraph. I like Navigraph. Yes, it does cost a bit, right? But at the same time, though,
American
it's
716,
very
Atlanta Center,
good
good evening, Clement James,
map software for what it is. I mean, you know, you can basically get any chart in the world that you need to grab, and it's there, and it's available. It's great. It's wonderful. So it's kind of exciting. It's definitely exciting. But yeah,
American
on our way
716,
down
maintain
here.
280 knots for now until advised.
Here we go.
280 knots, still advised, American 716.
All right, folks, here we go. We're coming down through the clouds here. Does not look very good. We're going full IFR right now. And the other thing we got to make sure is we got to make sure at Glavin that we are not above 250 knots. So, once again,
527 Decembia, Gandalf, correction, Decembia, Hobbit 2 arrival at the Atlanta altimeter is 3000.
Okay,
Right,
we're going to
folks.
go down on the Hobbit 2 arrival, 3000. Delta
all right, folks, here we go.
527.
This looks pretty good so far. Now it's all about managing airspeed, right? So let's make sure we got the airspeed right. Coming in a little bit of chop here. These clouds are absolutely insane right now here in the sim. All right, here we go. Looks like this is so hard to manage at times, especially when you're trying to make sure your altitude's right, but you want to make sure your speed's right. And yet again, you also want to go as fast as you can because you're in a jet and you want to get there, right? Get there itis or whatever. All right, here we go. We're almost down to Glavin. I'm going to probably just get speed drop down here to 250 here shortly.
American
I've got a little bit of throttle input, not
Atlanta
much.
approach 125.7, good day.
All right, folks, we are down through the clouds. Let's go ahead and tune up the altimeter to 300 because we're below 18. This looks good so far. Everything looks good about this flight. Don't see anything going wrong here in our way, so let's lower our descent rate a little bit here to Glavin. Here we go. Descent rate to Glavin's being slowed down some. They're going to be landing to the west. So let's see here really quick. 27. Yeah, 27 is going to be right. So more than likely I'll get 27, I'm guessing. But I didn't really look at the ATIS too much, so I'm going to go review their ATIS really quick. So Atlanta ATIS information is Information India. Go ahead and circle that really quick. Winds 28009, 10 statute mile visibility, clear, 19 degrees, 7 for the dew point.
1627, contact Atlanta approach 125.7. Good night.
Over to approach 1257, Delta 1627. Thanks for the ATC. All right, folks, let's go ahead and head over to approach.
Atlanta Center, Skywest
125.7.
flight level 270.
Get in contact with approach.
4498, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Atlanta 5, watch that 580.
Atlanta approach, Delta 1627 down through 16,400. Will be dropping to 14,000 feet. Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, Atlanta approach, the Atlanta altimeter is 3000. Depart Glavin, direct rain.
Depart Glavin, direct rain for Delta 1627. All right, folks, so this is where I was right. So basically, our waypoints are going to change here. So at Glavin, he wants me to go direct rain at this point. So we're going to get my airspeed down again because we're almost at Glavin. Let's go ahead and head over to direct. We're going to actually punch in direct rain. Because once again, the waypoint's wrong, so that's fine. We'll fix that.
14,000.
We're going to go direct rain here.
6040.
Delta 4033, the airport 11 o'clock and 14 miles, advise when you have the field.
Field in sight, Delta 4033.
R-A-I-I-N.
Delta 4033, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left.
R-A-I-I-N.
Clear for the visual 27 left, Delta 4033.
Rain's going to be my direct.
Delta 4033,
I'm not here in a minute.
if you can, I see that you slowed down already. Maintain 170 knots to depot.
170 to depot, Delta 4033.
Right, here we go
Delta
at
4033,
Glavin.
if you have to reconfigure the aircraft and would
Direct
rather
rain.
not, that's fine. I just need to know.
No, we're getting up there, Delta 4033.
Roger.
Good evening, Atlanta departure, Southwest 196, climbing 6.1 for ton.
Southwest 1196, Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
14,000,
Let's cancel the mod here. Let this go direct Glavin real quick. We're going to pull power back down so we can get under 250 here. Everything looks pretty good. So After Glavin, we're going direct rain, RA.
So that was American 8712 Heavy, thanks.
Cancel that. That very.
American 16, maintain 210 knots.
Back up to 14,000 here at rain. And you go direct rain now. Let's go and get the punch done. RA. All right, we're at 250. A lot more work now, folks, because of the reroute here, basically on the final here for the approach.
Delta 4033 at depot, contact tower 119.1.
Almost at Glavin, then we're going to go direct rain. So now this is when we start to pay attention to get ready to hit that execute button,
contact on
essentially.
center 132.907.
132.907, thank you.
That's for Lear 04 Sierra.
Direct rain, and it looks like...
Yes, 132.907, 6040.
American 8712 Heavy, center maintain 900,000.
900,000, American 8712 Heavy.
All right, folks, here we go.
Westjet 580, center maintain 4,000.
Climbing to 10,000.
Westjet 580, center maintain 4,000.
Tell you what, frames are starting to drop back, guys. They're definitely dropping back right now.
American 16, center maintain 3,000.
Once again, folks, if you can, don't forget to drop ! predict into the chat.
Calling in on a departure, I blocked you.
For the arrival here in Atlanta.
This is American 446 with you, climbing to 10,000.
And James Martin, thank you so much,
American
my friend, for the raid. Totally appreciate that.
Contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, American 446.
Delta 351, are you with me yet?
Leo Rose, thank you so much for the prediction, my friend. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hello.
Atlanta departure, Delta 351, climbing for through 8.2 for 10.
Delta 351, Atlanta departure, radar contact, do not exceed 250 knots.
Do not exceed 250, Delta 351.
Southwest 11,
Cloud swept
527 on descending via the Hobbit.
They're not going too bad, Leo Rose. I'm basically just, you know, pushing through, getting stuff done as much as I can, right? So, how's things going for you?
3297, 1196.
Westjet 580, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4,000.
There we go.
180 down to 4, Westjet.
Definitely in the mud here.
Delta
Almost ready to
527,
land.
Atlanta approach, the altimeter is 3000, runway 27 left, advise when you have
Almost at Glavin, waiting for Glavin to hit.
Okay, I've got India and 27 left. We're descending via the Hobbit 2, and we're at 163.
I'm actually going to pull up my chart really quick
American
to make sure I've got it
16,
right.
turn left heading 300, join the localizer, the field 10 to 11
We're
o'clock
almost at
and 11 miles.
Glavin. We're almost
advise when you
at
have it in
Glavin,
sight.
so I'll be going direct rain after that.
300, half speed is late, American.
Absolutely, Leo Rose. I totally
American
agree.
8712 heavy, turn
Totally
right heading
agree.
220, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right, so now direct rain. We're going to execute that.
American 446, contact Atlanta Center
Direct rain, and then after that,
132.97.
we're going to go direct cloud, so I'm going to go and get that punched in too.
132.97, American 446.
ALOWD. Like I said, this is where I'm actually paying attention to actually punching in new waypoints before I get too nuts. So basically, we're going to go direct rain right now. Whoa, thank you so much, Abby. Appreciate that. Oh my, you doing it, friend.
Twitch channel. And try all of the content.
UW, 6-month prepaid baby.
Ooh, there we go. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, Abby.
Delta 1627,
Totally
clear
appreciate
direct
that.
rain. It looks like you're flying southbound. Turn left heading 120, direct rain when able, please.
Yeah, I've got it punched in. Delta 1627 for rain.
Delta 1627, thank you. Descend and maintain 12,000.
Down to 12,000 for Delta 1627.
Atlanta departure, American 505 with you, 10,000.
All right, folks, let's go and get this punched in.
Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Going down to 12.
14,000, American 505.
That's bizarre, though. I've never actually seen it do that before, so a little bit bizarre that it went that crazy on me, but stuff happens, I guess. Direct rain. Right now, I'm theoretically direct rain. Let's see what happens when I enable nav mode. Gonna turn? Yep, she wants to turn. I'm gonna go back to
Delta 351, do not exceed 280 knots. Contact Atlanta Center now 132.97.
No more than 280, center at 32.
All right, folks, here we go. We got approach on right now. Let's see if Atlanta Tower's online. They are, so we're going to be on over to 119.1 in a minute.
Wested 580, airport 12 o'clock, 14 miles advised when you have the field in sight.
Check, we have the field.
19.1, let me go and get this tuned up really quick.
American 8712 heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, American is in
American 505, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
19.1.
132.97,
Getting them tuned up here in a second.
Delta 1627, it looks like you're still not direct rain. Are you direct rain? West
Direct rain, Delta 1627.
6 right, maintain 180 knots to AJ.
180 AJ, click visual, 580.
Delta 1627, Atlanta approach.
Atlanta approach, Delta 1627, direct rain.
Okay, can you spell rain for me? Because it doesn't look like you're going to it.
Romeo, Alpha, India, India, November.
Okay, it looks like you're about 10 degrees right of course, sir. Or correction, left. Delta 527, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Delta 527.
Wested 580, at AJ, contact tower 119.1.
Yeah, I'm having some issues here.
Wested,
yeah, I know I have LNAV on, Leo Rose. I'm having issues right now with the plane. It's not wanting to fly direct rain, so I'm actually having issues with it. I'm actually using Navigraph right now trying to watch my heading. So yeah, it's for some odd reason after I went direct, it didn't want to fly.
2586, Atlanta departure radar contact.
So that's the issue. Don't exactly know what it is, but it is what it is. So happy Thursday, Friday, 14 AD. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's probably because the original leg wasn't in here. Like, if I went to the legs page, I could probably start wiping out most of this stuff, and it might fix it, maybe. But that's not a guarantee. And plus, my FPS is way down right. It's one of those things where, you know, who knows, I might have to disconnect from the network because I'm having issues. So that does happen occasionally. Come on, come on.
American 8712 Heavy, are you slowing down?
Roger that.
Okay, right now altitude is more important than the speed. Otherwise, you're going to be high on the glide slope. You can slow down once you're level. Turn right heading 250, join the localizer. Descend and maintain 3,000 now.
Here we go. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm just dialing everything in with heading mode right now because, like I said, I'm freezing up, so not a good thing. Go over to legs page. I'm going to wipe out some of this really.
Delta 527 on speed. Descend and maintain 7,000.
On speed 7,000. Delta 527.
Delta 1627, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed to 210, Delta 1627.
And Delta 1627, just be advised, based on your course right now, it does appear that you're direct cloud. Either your IRS is misaligned or you're not going to the correct fix.
It might be a misalignment. I'm having some FPS issues right now, Delta 1627.
Delta 1627, roger. No worries. Expect vectors to the final approach course. I'll turn you shortly. Just maintain your present heading for now.
We'll maintain present heading, Delta 1627.
American 8712 Heavy, you're flying through the localizer. Turn right heading 300 to rejoin.
Yeah, well, you know, I understand it though. I do. So it happens. Honestly, I'm not too worried about that.
American 8712 Heavy, I see you speeding up again, but you're not descending any faster. Did you throttle up again?
Yeah, my FMC's going to shit, so.
This real quick.
Yeah, you should have just stayed throttle idle and then just good right down. Alright, American 8712 Heavy, the airport 12 o'clock and, or 11 to 12 o'clock now, and 11 miles. Let me know when you get the field.
Yeah, see, the problem is my FMS isn't even wiping itself, so.
Delta 2586, want to maintain 14,000.
Here we go.
Delta 527,
yeah, probably.
5,000. Correction, 4,000.
4,000 now.
Like I said, I'm not upset about it. I don't care if someone gets snappy on the network. I totally understand it, honestly.
14,000 to 2384.
And Delta 2384, I don't remember if I did, but if I didn't rate ID you yet, your radar contact.
Here we go, back and power down.
2586, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297, 2586, good night.
Atlanta approach, American 12 Heavy, I have the field in set.
American
Alright,
8712 heavy cleared visual approach runway 26 right, contact the tower now 119.1.
That's okay. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. As long as I can get this
1627, descend and maintain 7,000.
down to 7,000, Delta 1627.
Delta 4679, if you're trying to check in, it's your turn.
Come on, baby. 7,000, let's 1,000 feet, VS mode.
Delta 2384, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Down.
Atlanta Center 132.97, Delta 2384.
Zoom out.
Delta 4679, you up?
4679, affirmative.
What's your altitude?
Power to idle.
4679, out of 1.
And we'll keep speed brakes out for now.
2000 for Ozzy.
There we go.
4679, roger, runway 26 right, the altimeter is 3000, advise when you have ATIS India, maintain present heading, descend and maintain 9,000.
Go, speed brake.
Respect 26 right, present heading, we're trying to get India
get back up to 210 again.
Delta 1627, turn left heading 095.
Left turn 095, Delta 1627.
Atlanta approach, Skywest 4498, 14,000.
Skywest 4498, Atlanta approach, depart Glavin, direct rain. It'll be runway 26 right, advise when you have ATIS India, the altimeter is 3000.
Depart Glavin, direct terrain, we'll pick up India 26 right, and...
Alright folks, here we go.
Skywest 4498, that's it.
Classroom lesson down in ZHU, looking to get a mirror delivery. Oh, sweet, that's awesome, Leo Rose. That's awesome.
And approach FedEx 23 with you, descend through 19.5 for 14.
FedEx 23, Atlanta approach, the altimeter is 3000, runway 26 right, depart Glavin, direct rain.
So far she's doing okay.
26 right, depart Glavin, direct rain, FedEx 23.
Aside from the FMS wrong, really weird lines right now, but that's okay though. No big deal. We'll just fly it by hand at the end, so.
Trying to climb
what I'll probably end up doing anyway. Luckily, the visibility's not too bad here. I mean, the weather looks like crap.
American 724, land approach, radar contact. You already know what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, climb and maintain something?
No, I need you to start accelerating, doing 140 over the ground.
Alright, we're trying to get the speed up.
Delta 1627, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Delta 1627.
Delta 527, turn left heading 360.
360 left, Delta 527.
Skywest 4498, it appears you're turning eastbound.
Here we go,
turn
we're going
right
down.
heading 140, direct rain when able. Descend and maintain 2000.
I was just about to call you, I don't have rain. I can go down to 12, but I'm either going to need a heading or a different waypoint for 4498.
Okay, I said 150, fly 150 for now and expect vectors all the way there.
Here we go, we're coming down.
150 for now.
Yeah, the storms are absolutely nuts over here. They were like this in Memphis too. I mean, we had a little bit less coverage with the cloud layer, but yeah, the storm
American
is nuts.
724, maintain 5,000, and let me know once you get to 250.
Alright, we'll maintain 5,000 and give you a shout at 250. Stand by.
Alright, folks, here we go, down to 5.
Their approach, Delta 4679 is unable to get to India.
Pull back. Awfully fast.
Delta 4679, you
Definitely
trying to
wants to
voice
fly
one or the
fast
text
right now
one?
for sure.
AFV has been acting up for the past few days, so it's possible that you're not able to get the voice ATIS. Just double click on it, you'll get the text one. Delta 527, verify you're on a 360 heading.
Yeah, I put 327, sorry.
Delta 1627, turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, Delta 1627.
Delta 527, turn left heading 300, join the localizer, advise when you have the field in sight.
300, join the localizer, will advise when.
American 724 at 250 knots, climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, 724.
American correction, Delta 4679, descend and maintain 6,000, turn 20 degrees left.
Down to 6,000, 20 degrees left, Delta 4679.
Here we go. Trying to keep the speed down too because we're supposed to be only doing about 210, so we can do it. Come on, baby. Come on. Fly as well as you can. Ooh, I don't like the fact that the cloud layers this slow.
1627, try heading 250, join the localizer, descend and maintain 4000, advise when you have the field in sight.
Right turn 250, join the localizer, Delta 1627 will advise field in sight.
Field in sight, Delta 527.
Delta 527, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left.
Cleared visual 27 left, Delta 527.
Down to 4.
Delta 4679, descend and maintain 4000, good rate down, please.
Down to 4000, door gun, 46.
Come on.
FedEx 23, descend and maintain 2000.
Down to 2000, FedEx 23.
Make sure
Skywest 4498, reduce speed at 210.
Reduce speed 210
whoa.
Skywest 4498.
Higher speed just jumped.
Delta 4679, traffic to follow 12 to 1 o'clock, 10 miles, CRJ westbound, level 5000, let me know when you get him in sight.
Inside 4679.
No,
Roger, just keep him in sight, he'll be your sequence. Delta 1627, descend and maintain 3000, advise when you have the field.
Down to 3000, we'll advise when I have the field, Delta 1627.
Delta 527, contact tower 119.1.
Over to the tower, Delta 527.
Approach.
Delta 1627, maintain 180 knots or greater till AJ.
180 greater until AJ for Delta 1627.
American 724, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
32.907, we'll see you.
Yep. Delta 1627, appears you're flying through the localizer, turn right heading 290 to rejoin, advise when you have the field. Localizer frequency is 110.1.
Right turn 290, we'll advise when I have the localizer.
And let me know when you have the field in sight, please. Delta 4679, reaching 4000, reduce speed to 180.
And 4000, 180, 4679.
Departures Delta 2159, passing 63 for 10.
Delta 2159, Atlanta departure radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
14, Delta 2159.
Skywest 4498, turn left heading 0905, descend and maintain 7000.
Left 0905 and down to 7000, Skywest 4498.
Delta 4679, turn right heading 250, join the localizer.
250 to join 4679.
Delta 4679, follow that CRJ, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, maintain 180 knots to AJ.
Beyond the CRJ, 180 knots until AJ 4679. Cleared for visual.
Land approach, Delta 1627, have the field in sight.
Delta 1627, cleared visual approach, runway 26 right, contact tower 119.1.
Over to tower 119.1, Delta 1627.
You're cleared for the visual approach.
Cleared for the visual for 26 right, Delta 1627. All right, folks.
23, cross rain at 210
turn over there really quick, and we are good to go. Let me go and get my landing gear down. Atlanta Tower, Delta 16227, 26 right visual.
Delta 1627, Atlanta Tower, wind 280, none, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, Delta 1627. All right, folks, here we go. Let's start getting our flaps out. Flaps 20. Ooh, I'll tell you what, this is rough. Definitely some rough chop coming down.
American 1925, RNAV SWAL, wind 280, none, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, here we go. Come on, baby, come on. Not fight. Let's not fight, not right now. Landing gear's down, Abby, it's down.
American 1925, RNAV SWAL, wind 280, none, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Here we go.
Takeoff runway 27 right.
Tower's coming down a little bit.
American 1925.
Flaps 45.
Delta
coming back.
527, welcome to Atlanta. You can hold short runway 27 right at Tango.
Come on.
Hold short 27 right at Tango, Delta 527.
This is some crazy winds here right now. Might have some good visibility, but man, the winds are nuts. That bottom cloud layer, I'm telling you, is absolutely crazy too.
Atlanta Tower, American 1865 with information India ready to taxi. American 1865, thank you for India.
This looks good so far. Welcome back,
via
Living
Lima,
Red. How are you
Juliet,
doing?
Mike.
Yeah, I'm having some
Taxi to 27
having
right,
some
via
minor
Lima,
issues
Juliet,
right now. My FPS like dropped way down. Then my FMS got all messed up, and I can't get it to fly a waypoint now all of a sudden. So I did have it initially tuned for rain though.
Delta 4679 Atlanta Tower, you're following traffic 4 miles behind, wind 2809 at runway 26 right, clear land.
Good land, runway 26 right, Delta 46.
So far this looks pretty good, and we are stable. We're going to continue. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Clear down. Come on. I want to go too hard on the ground. Throttle's going to idle. Oh, are we down? Are we down? There we go.
Delta 2217, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
There we go. We're down. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Another runway issue? Yikes. Oh, gosh. I'll tell you what. I had that happen at JFK, too, so... Looks like 26 right has an issue. Right, I'm going to go ahead and turn left here at Bravo 5. That's probably where they're going to clear me off anyway, so make a left turn here.
Metro 1077 is ready to taxi.
Metro 1077, runway 26 left, taxi.
Yeah, so JFK has a runway issue too on the scenery, so a little bit shocked with Atlanta having that same issue. Big
Delta
deal.
1627, welcome to Atlanta, taxi Bravo Victor Foxtrot to the ramp.
Repeat that for Delta Bravo to where, Delta 1627?
Delta 1627, Bravo Victor Foxtrot to the ramp.
Bravo Victor Foxtrot to the ramp, Delta 1627.
Delta 527, cross runway 27 right at Tango, join Lima to the ramp.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and kill this really quick
27
here.
right,
Strobe lights are coming
Tango,
off.
Lima to the
Logo
ramp,
light stays
Delta
on.
527,
Landing lights
thank you.
coming off. Taxi light coming on. There we go. Are officially set now. That's the one nice thing about Atlanta's layout, though, is that you can actually taxi basically without crossing a runway. Because of their layout, it's kind of convenient. I mean, unless of course you're all the way over at, like, let's say 28 right or 28 right. So let's get the airplane cleaned up the rest of the way. Though flaps are coming up, everything's looking pretty good here. We're gonna go ahead and disarm our reversers. Reversers are off, and how is my landing rate? Oh my gosh, 35 feet per minute. It just keeps getting better. I'm telling you, it does.
Departure American 1915, have a great night.
Right.
Delta 1627, hold position.
Delta 1627 holding position.
Delta 2217, RNFC Park, wind 2809, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
RNFC Park 27 clear.
Am I being told to hold position?
Delta 4679, welcome to Atlanta, taxi Bravo Victor Foxtrot to the ramp.
Oh, that's why, because someone just cleared.
Delta 1627, give way to the company 737 exiting on the end of 27 right there. Then you could follow them to the ramp.
We'll give way to company traffic for Delta 1637.
American 1865, runway 27 right, line up.
Perfect.
Line up and wait, 27 right, American 1865.
I see the company traffic right there turning off. So they're turning off onto Hotel to Victor, and then I'm going to follow them the rest of the way in. Do not see any lights on that traffic, though.
American 1625, RNF football, wind 2809, runway 27
All right, here we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
RNF football, wind 2809, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, American 1865.
I'm starting to think I may program Atlanta differently when I fly into it.
1401, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima, Juliet, Mike.
I may actually have to program the legs coming in because I always come in on that north end arrival anyway, so.
Delta 2217, contact departure 125.7. Have a good one.
But thank you everybody for joining in today. Hopefully you all had a fantastic day and everything went well for you. And just follow Victor here to the ramp. Tell you what, coming in Atlanta wasn't too bad, though. I mean, you know, aside from the FMS goofing up, where when I tried to do direct rain, it didn't want to do it. Which normally I don't have an issue doing directs, because I know sometimes it does a 0 degree and you just have to clear that out, but this time it just basically said I'm not turning that direction. It happens, though. It happens. I mean, my FPS were dropping pretty consistently, probably because of the cloud layer. Realistically, I should probably go ahead and turn down my graphics settings. That 737 ahead of us.
Atlanta Tower, Skywest 4498, visual 26 right.
Skywest 4498, Atlanta Tower, wind 2809, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land. And the
Such a beautiful airport, though. I mean, this is definitely one of the... I remember right, this is one of the premium deluxe airports, so if you have premium deluxe, this is definitely a better laid out airport than a lot of the other... Like, SFO is one of them, too. So just throwing that out there for... She just went aggressively moving like crazy.
American 1865, contact departure 125.7.
You know how you upset a Delta Airlines pilot? Especially when they're in a bigger airplane than a regional jet? You just call them a regional jet. That's right. That's all you gotta do. You just call them a regional jet. Here we go. We're taxiing out here really quick. I'm gonna slow down for traffic again. See where they decide to park at.
I'm Tower, FedEx 23 on the visual 26 right.
FedEx 23 Atlanta Tower, you're 4 miles in trail of CRJ, wind 2809, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear land number 2, FedEx 23.
Here we go. Almost done here, folks. We're taxiing in, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go evaluate runway 26 right really quick. Look at it here. Change the weather after we disconnect from the VATSIM network. Yeah, Leo Rose, you did. So I was down at 35 feet per minute, but there's a scenery issue with 26 right. So after I landed, I was on the rollout. I was braking, had the reverser set up. Yeah, I was braking, had the reverser set up, and all of a sudden I hit a big bump in the runway, and it tipped the airplane basically over. Probably the reason why I got crash damage turned off, because there's a lot of airports that are like this in FS 2020 at least. Like I know JFK, for instance, the other day, I flew in there from St. John, and flying in there, they gave me 4 right for landing. Now, while I was coming down, I saw some runway artifact issues, and I said to myself, I hope I don't hit one. Well, guess what? On the rollout there too, same thing happened. So. I could only imagine what it looked like on VATSIM, though. My airplane probably looked like it tipped completely over.
27 right, I will put my transponder in no charger right now.
Alright, folks, so we're going over to ramp 3, I believe. I think that's Delta's ramp.
Very good. Ground on point 9.
It's either 3 or 4. If we had call sign heavy in here, call sign heavy would be able to tell me, because he is a real-world CRJ pilot. Well, he used to fly the CRJ. Now he's flying a 7.5 and 7.6, and also Gulfstream 150s. So I think this 737 in front of us decided to go ahead and just slam on the throttle. I'm going to go and turn off here into 3.
Tower Metro 1077.
All right, here we go. You don't know about regional jets?
Metro 1077, RNAV M-Pass, wind 290 at 8, runway 2.
All right, we're going to go and call this good here. Absolutely. Exactly. Go ahead and turn in here.
FedEx 23, welcome to Atlanta. Exit right, contact ground 121.9.
Let's not blind our person taxiing us in. Go ahead and kill our taxi lights real quick.
United 1401.
All right, everybody, welcome to Atlanta.
0 at 8, runway 27 right.
Had a pretty decent landing coming down, 35 feet per minute, so it was pretty beautiful.
Taken the first waypoint for 1401, please.
Go ahead and get this pulled
United
up.
1401, that's RNAV football.
All right, there we go. We are down. Perfect. Parking brake set. Let's go ahead and get our APU up real quick. I forgot to do that when we came down on the landing. Oh, look at that. My continuous ignition won't. Obviously, I'm having more than just FMS issues. You know, I swear, guys, every time Zobo brings out an update for the simulator, it's like they fix one thing or two things, and then they break a whole bunch of other things. With that being said, I'm going to go and drop off the VATSIM network here. We're going to disconnect from their server. I'm going to go take a look at this runway really quick just to make sure my suspicions are correct and it looks like crap, because I'm pretty sure it does. Go take a look at the runway, see how bad it is. Before we do that, we'll wait for... We're not worried about waiting for that. Okay. Go ahead and head outside of the airplane. Land it on, because I'm pretty sure he messed up. If it wasn't already, I guarantee it's messed up after I landed. It was a very, very good landing, and then all of a sudden there was a big bump in the runway. So I'm trying to find this bump. Definitely on the roll. Problem is, I don't see it physically, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like over at JFK, the bumps are very, very apparent, right? Same thing with Memphis on 18 Center. 18 Center at Memphis has a very apparent bump at the end of the runway. I just can't find unless... There it is. I think. Trying to find out where the heck I tried to tip the airplane. But regardless, though, we're down. We made it here safely. Yeah, so I'm definitely on ground level using drone cam. I just don't understand why 4 right is so messed up. I mean, well, not 4 right, but 26 26 right. I mean, the landing looked pretty stellar, though. It looked good. I was pretty happy with the landing. Aside from that last second. But yeah, oh, there it is right there. I found it. See it? An artifact occurring right in this area here at this line. So yeah, that's where the bump was at, because I turned off right here onto, or actually, sorry, Bravo 5. So yeah, this is where I turned off on. But yeah, it's right, found it. Let me see if I can find it again. Right here. Mind you, it's such a small little like show up on the map here, but it's enough to literally crash your airplane. That's the reason why I've actually had to turn off crash damage in flight sim, because I've learned really quick that a lot of the runways, they've got height issues, right? But speaking of which, though, it just dawned on me, you know what? I think I know why my flight sim performance is tanking. Come to think of it, so let's go ahead and fix that really quick. Do this. Let's go over to data, and that would do it. Photogrammetry's on. So that must have got turned back on after the update, because I always have it off. Interesting how that works, though, right? One setting gets switched. And mind you, most of the time with the Zobo, anytime they update, I always have to redo all my graphics settings, because it loses all my graphics settings. And it goes back to what it thinks is an automate, which is a great setting for my graphics card and stuff, but it's not, it doesn't always do that. So let's go and do this real quick. Let's turn off photogrammetry, because I'm pretty sure that's probably what's been causing most of my issues here in this flight. But we'll turn that off really quick. Probably do another flight here soon, guys. I mean, if you guys are interested, I'm definitely willing to do another leg if you'd like to come join. If you want to come join, I'm willing to do another leg. I mean, I'm already here in Atlanta. I mean, we could definitely maybe make a flight back up to Memphis. Like I said, I just don't know what the heck the issue is. I mean, I'll probably reload in here just to make sure that the sim's completely reset. But at this point, though, at least I was able to land, even though I was having like major FMS issues, which, like I said, it's not very common with the Aerosoft CRJ that I actually start to have the issue where the FMS basically crashes like it did. But like I said, I mean, my lines were drawn all over the place, and even me clearing out the waypoints wasn't getting rid of the lines. So you have to get up early tomorrow, so you'll be asleep within a few minutes. Oh, okay, Leo Rose. Well, that's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, I could possibly do another takeoff here. I could maybe do another short flight back to Memphis. I need to see how controllers are going. May return to Memphis. I'm not sure. Waiting for the sim to catch up here with my setting change. Photogrammetry's off. Is the issue with the runway still here? Probably. Yeah, it's probably gone. But yeah, FPS just shot way the heck up, so I don't know, maybe we'll just call it quits here. But once again, thank you everybody for joining with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. Abby had subscribed Tier 1 for 2 months in a row, and then not only that, she also did an uwu 6-month prepaid baby. So thank you so much, Abby. Totally appreciate that. Boeing Skypilot had cheered 500 biddies, my friend. Thank you so much. And also 2 days ago, it looks like after my last stream, Planticus has also followed the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. With that being said, folks, thank you guys so much for joining in with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and always remember this much. If things aren't going right in your life, remember something, that no matter what happens in your life, things always will and can get better. With that being said, everybody, thank you everybody for joining in with the flight tonight. Have a good rest of your night, and we will see you in the next one.
Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm making a note here, huge success. For this stream is for all of us, except the ones who aren't here. But there is the VOD you can catch up on, and I want to thank you for all of the fun. Thank you everybody for fellow subscripts and tips. Without you, we would not be able to fly. Please don't leave yet. We have somebody to raid. For the good of all of us, the entire Flight Sim community. Thank you everybody for joining in with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. We will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day.